Welcome to Profiletraders. This is Reza and you're listening to my market analysis for October the 1st. We are looking at a chart of CL here, crude oil. And if you go back to the video from yesterday, I stated because of the very severe downtrend that was in place in crude after we did reach our $52 upside objective from a previous chart that we tweeted, market was most likely going to encounter resistance from 47.25 to 47.40, and we said that this move was going to be reached early in the session today if the overnight action was going to be rotational, showing no sign of further selling coming in during last night. And that's exactly what happened. We went rotational last night. There was not much of a selling below yesterday's low, and then from the early morning on, as soon as price entered into the zone that was provided, we got a reversal and a push down. And I also stated that the first level of support is coming in at 46. We got very close to 46 but did not quite touch it, and we bounced off of it. So nothing really has changed here except the fact that 46 still remain a strong level of support, and if we do come and touch it tonight, or if we do touch it tomorrow and we will be unable to break through it decisively, I'm expecting now kind of an oversold bounce from a significant support of 46 to kick in and reverse a little bit this market to the upside. As far as the resistance level, 47.25, 47.40 remains the main level of resistance. Obviously, until we do not break it, that level is intact and it will act as a level of resistance. Now let's take a look at ES. So to sum up, if 46 is challenged tonight or tomorrow and it's gonna fail to break it, and upon touching it we start to see price hesitation, that area should and could be a good level of support for a bounce from an oversold condition. And of course, if we do break it, like always when you break, you need to watch two things: the speed at which you break and how much price expansion you get upon a break. If you get speed and price expansion upon a break of 46, that breakdown will be valid, and my next level of significant support below that is nowhere but 45 and then 44. Now for ES, we went through a big consolidation which I showed you on the daily chart yesterday, and that big consolidation was in form of a triangle, and looks like the triangle tried to break to the downside today. And I said that if we get towards 2100, that is going to be the most significant area for it to break. We did break below 2100, went close to 2090, and then we bounced and closed inside 2100. Therefore now this break can be considered as a failed break, because if it was going to be a completely successful break, we had to close at the very bottom of the day and below 2100, and we did not do that. We did touch 2092 and then bounced quite significantly close to 2109, and now we are around 2105. So because of this very strong bounce that we saw off of the low, Now 2191 to 2095 becomes significant short-term support. Any retest of that low should encounter support buy from the same buyer who rejected it quite aggressively to the upside. As far as resistance goes, let me clean up some of these lines and give you new ones. The most significant area of resistance now is 2108.75 or 2109. If price is allowed to enter and cross through that area, most likely we are going to go tackle the other part of the profile above that is very underdeveloped. And then in order to balance today's profile, we have to trade on the upper part of 2109 in order to take care of all these underdeveloped areas. But keep in mind, tomorrow we have FOMC coming out. It is expected that they are not going to touch rates going into the election, but nobody knows what they will do or not do. But one thing we know is that their decision will create a lot of volatility. So be careful as you will approach tomorrow FOMC right around 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So 2191, 2095 support, and for the resistance 2109. If we break through that, then there is a great chance that we are going to go tackle this upper part of the profile. Past 2109, the next level of resistance will come in at 2114. And past 2114 we should be then trading near 2121 and then of course today's high. Thank you for listening. If you wish to learn what market profile is all about, check my website. You get all my 5 courses, 1 year to my trading room for $550. You also have a 30 days money back guaranteed in case you don't like what you get. Thank you, until the next time.